back to Spiritual Guitar. My name is Devin, this is Daya, and today we are playing a prayer to the elements. I don't know if this song has a name. I learned it while I was in Pachamama in Costa Rica. Thank you, Agni. If you are ever in Pachamama in Costa Rica, I highly recommend that you find Agni and ask him for a singing lesson. He showed me this song and it's really been helping strengthen my voice and my connection with my voice and how I'm using it. In this lesson, we're going to have the capo on the 5th fret. However, I usually play without a capo because it pushes my voice and it pushes my range a little bit higher, but I'm not going to put you through that, so I'm just playing on the 5th fret. But when you're playing and practicing, feel free to put the capo wherever feels comfortable to you. So this is a prayer to the elements. We are saying, soy agua, I am the water. Soy fuego, I am the fire. Soy aire, I am the air. And soy tierra, I am the land. This is going to be the first song that we're going to incorporate some strumming, and we're going to use very familiar chord shapes. We've used them in almost every other lesson before. So this should be a really fun one. It shouldn't be a long lesson, and hopefully it doesn't take you too long to really get into it and start enjoying this song. So let's start with the left hand chords. We have an A minor, E major, A minor, then C, G, A minor, F bar chord, A minor, C, E major, A minor. Now I'm going to link the lyrics and the chord sheets down below in this lesson. It won't be in the shop, it's going to be for free. So make sure that you pick those up and you can see where the lyrics go with the chords. In the meantime, I'm just going to strum with my thumb each chord and I'll just lightly sing through the lyrics so you can see where they're all placed. So we go, soy agua, soy fuego, soy aire, soy tierra. So you're really changing through the chords as you're holding the note with your voice. It's a little tricky. You'll probably hear when I play it, I need to practice with the metronome a little bit more with this because my rhythm is a little off. I'm not like super even with my spacing. So that's something I'm working on, and I encourage you to do the same thing. Pull out the metronome and try to stick with that so that you're staying with the beat. And then of course, when you're actually playing it, you can be a little bit more free with it and a little more expressive. And you don't have to stay exactly with the beat, but it's good to practice that way and have that foundation. So the right hand strumming. I'm playing in this area here, just because that's where my arm comfortably reaches. And I'm really moving with my elbow as a joint, so you should see my full forearm moving, and I'm also using my wrist a little bit as well. So it's a mixture of both, down, up, down, up, down, up. And basically where my elbow, or where my forearm meets my arm, right at my elbow, just a little above my forearm is where I'm resting my arm on the guitar. So I'm not using a pick, and I'm using my nails, the edge of my nails, and I'm holding my hand. I like to say it's as if I'm holding like a robin's egg or a bird's egg. So kind of loosely like that, and then I'll just cup my fingers together, and it's very loose. This is a weird position to have my hand in, but you can see my thumb is sometimes connected here with my index finger. There's a little bit more space sometimes, and I'm just keeping it loose, and it's kind of flopping around. It's not, my fingers are not, they're not flushing outwards as I strum down. They're staying, right? But it's still loose. I'm not tight. I'm just loose with it, but I'm making sure that my fingers aren't flopping or flying anywhere. They're staying in this shape here. And I'm going down, and I'm strumming. I'm hitting all 4 of my fingers. Sometimes I don't hit my pinky, and I just hit my ring, middle, and index finger. And the goal is to have that staccato. Staccato is short and tight. It's a tight rhythmic hit. You know, this is ruschiato, where all the notes are separate from each other. You don't want that. You want when I come up, I'm playing with the nail of my thumb. When I'm going down, I'm using my forearm more, and my up is more a flick of the wrist, right? So, really what I would say is my first down hit is using my forearm, and then my second and third, my first up and my second down, are more my wrist. And when you're moving your wrist, you actually want to keep it straight. You want to keep your forearm straight, your wrist straight, and you're more just rotating your wrist. You're not like flopping it around, you're rotating it, right? And the way that I count this is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the down is going to have 1, 2, and then 3 is your up, 4 is your down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second chord in each phrase is going to be 1, 2, 3. It's the same down, up, down, but instead of having 2 beats on the first down, it's just going to be an even 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, down, up, down. So I'm just going back and forth from A minor to the E major in that first section, or the first line of the song, and we're going to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the same for each pattern. So adding lyrics and singing, it's going to sound like this. And you start singing first. Soy agua, soy agua. And when I'm in that E major chord, 1, 2, 3, I'm kind of doing that with my voice. Soy agua, soy agua. You can hear the 1, 2, 3 in the middle of agua. It kind of gives it this cool harmonic minor sound to it. Soy agua, soy fuego. Now, second line of the song, same rhythm. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Soy agua, soy fuego. And we're going to do the same pattern for the third line. Soy aire, soy aire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Soy aire, soy aire. And we're going to do the same thing for the fourth and final line. Soy tierra, soy tierra. Now you can switch it up, which I do subconsciously all the time. Like when I do soy aire, I like to just hold that chord sometimes. Soy aire. soy tierra, soy aire, soy tierra. And we're just playing the same 4 verses and lines over and over again, so you want to change it up. You want to change the dynamics, which means you want to make it loud and strong and powerful, and then you want to bring it down and be quiet and intimate and vulnerable. You can change the chord pattern a little bit, where you're holding certain chords and then getting back into the rhythm. Right? You can also add a 4th hit. So instead of doing down, up, down, you can do down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of the 1 including 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll go down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hear the difference? The first way we played it, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second way, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's down, up, down, or down, down, up, down. And you can just sprinkle that in however you'd like to. I do it naturally, subconsciously all the time, and you'll probably do the same. It's not making a mistake, it's okay. You can change it up a little bit. It's also worth pointing out that my technique is terrible when I'm playing chords. If you look at my left hand, my thumb is literally hanging over the neck. The reason for this is I am muting the low E string a lot of the times, right? So if I were to play it, can't really hear it. And that's because I'm whacking the strings, right? I'm starting with the low E string. I'm playing every string in the chord. However, I don't want that low E string to ring out in my A minor chord. I want that low A note to be the first note and the bass note of the chord. So I'm cheating and I'm ruining my technique, but that's totally okay because it still sounds fine. The reason that I encourage good technique when we're playing other songs is that we're incorporating melody notes, and that means I want your position to be very good so you can hit those melody notes and play them clearly. When we're strumming chords, we're not hearing the precision and the clarity of every note. It's just there, I would push down too hard on my thumb. I don't know if you heard that. So I have an F sharp here, which actually sounds kind of cool to me. That's very cool. But in this case, for this song, we don't want to do that. You want to just lightly, we call it muting. You want to lightly press down so the string sounds dead. And then when we go back to our E major, my thumb kind of tucks away because I want that low E in the chord. Also, you'll see, usually I want my fingers to be angled down. I don't want your knuckles ever, or my knuckles ever, to be pointing towards the neck or towards the head of the guitar. That is not the best technique. We want to swing everything a bit down. However, when I'm strumming and playing chords like this and I'm focusing on my voice, and I'm focusing on the energy of the song, and I'm just not really trying to worry about my fingers and my technique, we don't have to do that in this song, right? So it's good to be conscious of your technique, but you don't want to get in the way of the song and having fun by worrying about where your fingers are. In this, when we're doing strumming, it's okay. As long as you're hearing the chord and it's sounding good, totally fine. If it's not sounding good, refer back to my technique videos, focus on that, make sure that you get your good technique in, and then it's just going to sound better naturally and you're not going to have to worry about it as much. Since I'm so focused on my technique all the time, it just naturally happens. I don't really have to worry about it. So it looks sloppy, I know. It's okay if it looks sloppy for you too. It's just the way that this type of song goes. It's totally okay. And that's pretty much the lesson. That should take us through this. Don't mind my Spanish. I am trying. I think I'm pronouncing everything correctly. If I'm not, feel free to let me know. I know we have a lot of Spanish speakers in the community and in the Patreon. So please let me know if I am a little off there because I want my Spanish to be good. And yeah, that should take us through the full song. As usual, reach out with any questions or comments. I'd love to connect and talk a little bit more about this stuff, especially if you're having a little bit of trouble or if you have a new idea. And I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being a part of the Patreon. If you're on YouTube, I do have a Patreon channel. I will have that linked below where I have this video lesson as well as many other video lessons and sheet music and tabs. So I hope this helped. I hope you have a lot of fun with this one, and thank you very much for watching. Soy